happy Tuesday at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I had asked if you all wanted like a makeup tutorial, or like if I were to do a makeup tutorial, what would you all be interested in? And for the most part, I got eyeshadow. So I'm going to start small and simple and just kind of see where I can go. Like just go from there. So what I will do first, usually like if I'm doing my full face, I pull my hair back or put it in a ponytail, but I have an amazing cat ear headband that won't go on my head. Ta-da! Because it's fun to look cute while you are doing your makeup. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to lay down a base for my eyeshadow. You can do your makeup in whatever order you want. I'm going to do eyeshadow first just because why not? But you want to lay down a base first. You can use eyeshadow primer, or you can just use concealer, which is what I'm actually going to do right now. So, I didn't think about doing this one-handed. Okay, concealer wand. Just a little bit. Yes, I do have a little pimple. So this is a very full coverage concealer. Just gonna take my finger and go everywhere. Mine is very, 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 very full coverage. I used Tarte Shape Tape, which is just known for being really, really good and really, really full coverage. Ta-da! It really doesn't matter what the rest of it looks like. It doesn't have to be blended super well. So, next what I'm going to do, didn't actually think about what palette I was going to use before I did this. I'm going to try and go just kind of simple, not too crazy. Looks very white. We're going to go with this one. The Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. It is actually the smaller version of the palette. The bigger version has 12. I think the bigger version is about this size. But this one was like a free gift. So why not? But it has very, very neutral colors. Very neutral, very easy. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this one right there first. And I'm going to take, I just cleaned all my brushes, so they're beautiful and clean. So just big, fluffy, right into that color. Kind of tap it off a little bit so that you don't have a lot of fallout. However, I am in just a sweater, so fallout's not going to be that big of an issue for me. And just kind of swirl and pull. And swirl and pull. And swirl and pull. See? A little bit of color. The key to good eyeshadow is blending. And I know that sounds very exhausting, but it's true. You just want to blend, 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 blend. because you can never, like, you can always add more. It's really hard to take away without, like, starting. So start off with a little bit and then just blend the snot out of it. And start with a little bit more and then blend the snot out of it. I think I'm just going to go with that for now. So I'm going to lay that brush aside. I'm not thinking about going too crazy today. It's really not a crazy day. I just need to get something on my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this glitter right here. So I just took these two bottom, goodness gracious. Like I said, didn't actually think through this whole one-handed thing. So these two bottom shades here, that's all I'm using today. If I change my mind, I'll let you know. So I'm taking my ring finger and just going in. It's focusing on my face. But anyway. And just dabbing. It is a very, very fine metallic. It's not a super chunky glitter. And so glitter will get everywhere. It's super fun, but it will get everywhere. So yeah, really you can use this kind of technique on any eye, even with some texture. I don't have a ton on this eye. I do a little bit on this eye. But even with a little bit of texture, it's still not, it's not gonna like emphasize it a whole lot. So yeah, applying eyeshadow. So when it comes to mascara, or not mascara, eyeliner, what I like to do, I always tight line, which is taking your pencil. This is Legend by Urban Decay, the 24/7. Their eyeliners are amazing. I absolutely love them. But taking it and right in the waterline here, just going right in there like that. Not everybody likes to do that with their eyes. It kind of drives people nuts sometimes, just because people are very sensitive with their eyes. But I do it all the time. Gotta love the faces, right? Ta-da! So, oh no, I can't turn the video around. Duke, say hi. He's like, Mama, what are you doing? So, now what I'll do is I will take the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the liquid liner. They just recently came out with this like this year, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So it comes in a little, goodness. There we go. And I will just, I don't sweep, I don't brush, I just lay it on my lash line. And you kind of, whoop, sweeping a little bit. That's because I'm doing this without a mirror. I'm doing it in my phone. But yeah, lay down that base along your lash line first. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit and dry, and then I will be back to it in a sec. Because I'm gonna try and do a wing without a mirror. But yeah. So it is starting to dry a little bit. I'm taking a clear, this comes on like eyeshadow palettes and stuff, to protect the powders from going everywhere. But I'm just taking it and I'm fanning to kind of help dry a little bit. Cool. Beautiful. So what you want to do is whenever you're lining your eye and you want to try and do like wha-bam wing, or even a little wing, whichever, you want to like take a look at both of your eyes, which it's not really and take with a pencil's a little bit easier, and kind of like judge where you want it. So pencil's a little bit easier to work with because it is stiff and you can like draw a line in place. And then you take your liner and you bring it down. And then kind of fill in gaps if you want. So it's kind of a thick wing. I'm new to this. And I'm going to have it set up in a way that I can actually like film videos on my camera and like edit them properly. But why do that? This is quarantine. We're learning, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrow. I like using the Brow Wiz by ABH Cosmetics, or ABH. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't want to say that every single time. Can't find the color that I want, but okay. I'm going to use the color Caramel. It's because I'm out of it. So I'm going to open a new one. Okay. I usually use the color Taupe. So I'm going to do that. Yes. Okay. So on one end is a spoolie, and on the other end is the pencil. So I just take the spoolie and brush up. Pardon the room behind me. It's a mess. So it twists. So I twist it, you know, decent, good job. There, decent size, decent. and just little itty bitty brush strokes. Wherever. There we go. So some people will do the nose trick and kind of go dun, dun, dun. See, it's never even for me. I always struggle. So yeah, just kind of brush your hairs down. I have 2 dogs, Cannon and Duke, and Duke is the kind that will just follow everywhere. He'll follow everywhere. Cannon does not like to come upstairs, so I gave him the option and said you can stay downstairs or you can come upstairs. But I think because he hears me talking and is wondering where's his mama, because he's whining like a little baby. So I need my brows done. So it's not a great brow. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest either. So I wind the pencil back down. I stick the cap back on. Then what I will do, I'll get to mascara in a sec, don't worry. But then what I'll do is I will take I like using a colored brow gel. The one from Anastasia has a really good spoolie. It's very, like, it's not tiny, but it's not huge either. So I really like it. And I just kind of comb through all of the hairs. And then what I will do is I will let that dry. Then I take Lash Paradise, Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It is my die-hard favorite all-time mascara. And while I'm doing the gels, I don't like putting a gel on and then trying to do like powders with the gel like still, or with the liquid still drying. So that's why I do my brow gel and then I do my mascara. Whoop. So I will actually do the rest of my makeup later. I just wanted to do this first. But whether you've got makeup or like whether you've got the rest of your face done or not, a trick that you can do is once this dries, I'll show you. I'll show you what you can do. But my brow gel is pretty dry now, so I'll take the spoolie of honestly whatever brush, but your brow pencil brush, and then just kind of comb through. And I just kind of shape it a little bit. But by combing it through, it makes it look natural still without looking too like crazy. So It may not be dry yet, but whatever. Take a clean spoolie. This is just a spoolie brush. And just brush it off. Ta-da! And there is the finished eye look.